right, good morning, people. We are here at SCG Baltimore. It's Friday. Got Vince with me. There's Connor in the back. He ain't been on the channel, but he might be.
Maybe. I'm putting together breakfast.
We're
time for Tammy to get a bench.
we're here to play the Legacy 1K at 10 o'clock. Should be about 5 or 6 rounds and a cut to top 8. We got a Legacy 1K Friday and Sunday. That's what I'll be doing and taking you along with me. Tons of artists here, of course. Got a lot of stuff to go. Show and Tell's getting signed by Jeff Lobenstein. What are you playing in the 1K?
Mono Red Stompy.
Of course. I'm playing, I'm running cutter back, but I'm playing the Tempo God Roland Chang's top 16 list with Delver this time. So
I did also change up my board a little bit. Trying out Spider Punk today. 3 copies
the
of the
Punk?
board. Yeah, we'll see if it's good. I don't know.
That's what Spider-Man, which is like, I don't know, I guess these cards are good.
I think it's a playable card. I don't know how good it is, but
it has been called. I think we're up this way. But yeah, we're gonna take you along, just like Eternal Weekend. So hope you enjoy. See you soon. Look who it is. It's Force of Phil from Eternal Dirtles. We actually played in the event and I luckily got there.
Somehow he convinced me to come on camera after crushing me.
Yeah, and the third, I was like, you know, you want to come on camera
He was
and
talking
tell
smack too. He was like, your deck sucks, dude. And I was like, whoa, whoa, dude. And that was after I won game 1. Did I win game 1?
You did win game 1.
I won game 1.
I scooped to the, I was bored, so I had to scoop.
Wow, wow. And I was doing exciting things today. I was playing creatures in my deck.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're both 2-2 in our event, so it looks like top 8's not going to happen.
Top 8's dead.
5 rounds.
Only 5 rounds. 1 more to go, and we're probably dead. But like, I don't know. Who knows? Things are weird here.
We're having fun. That's it. We're in the fun bracket,
yeah,
of course. But I wanted to get you on here real quick. We got a band announcement coming up, as you guys have talked about a lot on your show too. So I just want to get your feelings. What do you think is going to get banned, if anything, or what? I guess what's your wish list and what do you expect?
I've had a slight evolution on this.
Okay.
My expectation is that they're going to do nothing. That was what it was before.
Right.
But that's only because I think they're going to spend the time fixing standard, which is like their course right now that they need to cater to, and because they've said consistently over time that like they don't want to make bans right before a major event in their next of everybody's plans. It would just.
But then they changed the ban windows. So
and then they changed the ban window. Like I think everybody wants them to do something, but like it would just be so hypocritical from everything that they've said before.
Right.
So they would have to like acknowledge like, hey, we know we're going against everything we've said for like the last X number of years, which everybody wants.
Yeah,
but, like, but they would have to like admit, like.
And
Watsy
doesn't like admitting that
and they don't like
wrong.
doing it. Yeah. So I think they're going to do nothing. But what I would want them to do if they were is to take a more holistic look at like what we were talking about after we finished our games was I feel like a lot of people want a couple of different cards banned depending on like where your preferences are. That like can either slow the format down and make it so it's not this combo centric thing. But I think that like what I have gravitated towards and what I feel like a lot of players that I talk to are, we talked about this. Maybe I was just putting words in your mouth. I don't know. But I want them to ban enough cards to get the experience of Legacy so that way it isn't a snowball in either direction. So like I feel like every game I play, either like one person is way ahead and they just continue to be ahead, or the other person's ahead and they just continue to be ahead. And there's no actual tension or back and forth. Right. And then the only way to combat the snowball of somebody being so far ahead is to just combo kill them. And so the game just ends.
The answer to Tamio is oops all spells, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's like as like because of that snowball nature of the format, which is all these power creep cards, it means that the only answer to them is to speed up. That way you don't have to engage with it.
And that's no one wants that.
And nobody wants that. I would think that we would want to go to an event and actually play a game.
Yeah.
But
you don't want to sit down and be like, I hope it's not oops all spells. I hope it's not Reanimator.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that like even if there was a huge combo meta, I think if there were combo decks that allowed for some amount of tension, like a game to the develop, and so it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm so far
breakfast, right? There's a lot of angles you can beat it, although it's
until now.
Until not it, right? Sure.
Yeah. Well, back when it was like Stoneforge Mystic, so it was like Stoneforge Mystic, but like the one combo piece in order to go off was Illusionist.
Right.
And so there was tension of like, okay, do I say this counter magic, like if they go Stoneforge Mystic and then get a call draw, like am I gonna die to that? Do I have to think about what do I actually
And that
pick and
takes a
choose
couple
here?
turns to kill you, so you have time to figure that
But
out.
like, do I fight over that? Or are they
Right.
baiting for the Sepulchre
Right.
Illusionist? Well, now it's just like, I'm just going to present everything to you, and everything kills you always.
Right.
And so it's like, you just have to turn your hand face up. Where it would be nice if there was decisions to be made that allow for tension to develop.
Right. We just wrapped up our 5 rounds at the 1K. Vince, how'd you do?
3-1-1.
Top 8. Yeah. I went 3-2. We're waiting on pairings. I was 14th before this round. I don't think it's going to happen. But how were your matches?
Yeah, so round 1, I smoked Reanimator. Round 2 was Sultai Beans. Spider-Punk came in clutch in game 3. Only the game was an uncountable Goyf. Round 3, went to game 3 against Nadu. Had him basically locked up, was attacked with Spirit Guides because I had nothing else. And then he just kind of ripped combo piece after combo piece, and it felt really bad. Round 4 was Demir Tempo. Yeah, just wasn't even close. Was not close.
You take those all day.
Yeah, and then round 5 was just a ID with
A little
Nadu.
handshake into top 8, which is nice. All right, well, they just called top 8 for all Vincent here. I'm going to see if I can record the match for you guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we are to watch back Vince's top 8 run on Friday at the 1K. Your opponent's playing Mardu Energy with some shock lands, so I think this is actually, I'm happy that we got to show this one because it shows that you can play the big boy decks with shock land mana base, and obviously you're gonna lose some percentage points and you don't get to flex your dual land collection, but if anyone's intimidated by building decks because of the price of the dual lands, like, just get in and play with us. We just want to build the community. So this is a good proof that you can actually succeed using some shock lands.
Yeah, and also, like, it wasn't just him, but I remember also in on Sunday as well, there were some people playing some shock lands over duels.
Yeah. Love to see it. All right, starts off here with an Arid Mesa into a Cabal Therapy, naming what again?
Chalice of the Void.
And your hand,
And it's pretty good.
Yeah, no chalices.
And then here, rip the Ancient Tomb, pitch the Monkey, get in with the Bombardiers.
Yeah, sorry, doing some camera adjustments here. We're setting in a second.
So here he goes with a Johnny. Doesn't flash back the Cabal Therapy. I figured he would sack the token named Fury, but nope, just lets me evoke the Fury and wipe out his board. And
Yeah, that's
with Bombardiers.
Yeah, we were kind of discussing that play, and I don't know if you just missed it or maybe some inexperience with the deck, but seeing that you had double Fury in your hand against his Ajani that he just played, it seemed like, he probably should have gotten rid of Fury.
Most likely. So here's a Chrome Mox, attack with the Bombardiers.
no exile under the Chrome Mox is great, too.
Absolutely. No, it was just going right to the cat. Especially with him, like, missing the land drops here. Like, obviously he wasted me. But, yeah, Bombardiers just does so much work in this. And here, Saga pops. I'm going to get the boots just so I can throw them at the cat. Which, honestly, in this case, it may have been better to get a second Chrome Mox just to throw it at the cat.
Sure.
But...
yeah, Fable was
just makes more ahead at this point anyway.
Yeah.
So.
And Fable's exactly what you wanted to play there. I mean, he's way behind on cards and things on board, so just to have something to keep the gas flowing is nice.
Yep.
Oh, and that's GG, I believe. I think he's at exactly 7.
And then here's Evoke Fury hanging out for 7.
Yeah, sometimes you just draw a bunch of Furies.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good against the white-based creature deck.
Yeah, that is true.
So he's going, opponent's not going down to 6 here in game 2. You kept the 7. So, yeah, I'm wondering what he boarded in. I mean, Mardu colors have a ton of stuff against Artifact and Enchantment, so it just depends on how much hate he had in his board.
Right. Alright. There we go. And leads off Godless Shrine into an Ocelot.
Oh!
And here's Chalice on one. I was very happy for him to not have a Cabal Therapy this turn.
Yeah, I guess I guess you're blind naming Chalice pretty often with this, but maybe he would have named Fury after game 1.
It's very possible. So here's a Johnny. It's not exactly what I wanted to see. So here's a ring, draw a card. And
look at the fling. I like he just throws his opponent's cats back at him.
Well, I had to play the ring there because I didn't actually have a second red card in my hand for the Fury.
Yeah, always lucky. That's what you need when you top 8 anything.
Yeah. Definitely helps. So here,
yeah.
Just flute, names the ring.
Yeah, it looks like his hand is full all 1-drops. I believe he has a Static Prison in his hand, which is super unfortunate after the Chalice.
And then, you know what's good against a 1/1 is a 2/2.
Yeah, board looks super weird here. This is a very odd board state.
Yeah. Funny enough, I drew 3 City of Traders in this game. I played the first. I sacked the first city to the second one. He wastelands my second city. I just dropped the third one.
I think his main game plan is to kill you with your own 1 ring. Yeah.
You know what? It did happen a couple times, but here we go. Loot away a Chalice, and now I won't die to the ring.
And Vince did a great job Chalice checking him on that Cabal Therapy the last turn. Yeah, just too much of a board.
And then, yeah. And then there's an extra Pyroclif and a Fire Confluence.
Oh yeah, the damage was not stopping, so yeah, I would say pretty favorable. Yeah, pretty favorable matchup for you. It's something you definitely want to see in the top 8 of an event.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would take that matchup every time.
All right, we'll be back in a second for the top 4. Here we are for the top 4 match semifinals of the Friday 1K. I actually just hit record and had to walk away because I was doing a Mystery Booster 2 draft. I played unsleeved Yorion 60-card draft deck with balance. But you can see the cards I played, so we're Mystery Booster 2 is sick. It's super fun. But anyway, back to Vincent here. What were you playing against here?
So this was Demir Tempo.
Alright, let's fire it up.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we both keeping 7 here, looks like.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure what he was on. And my hand was like a little awkward. But at this point we had all split the prize for top 4. Just kind of playing for the gloating, like I won the 1K. So I did keep a bit of a more loose hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
He only performs when the lights are on.
So.
Oh god, yeah, you're leaning on that Fable.
Yeah, I mean, I have Fable, I have Bombardiers, but it was a turn 1 Fable or a turn 1 Bombardiers with the Chromux.
Yeah, you trade that Ancient Tomb that second Ancient Tomb for any spell.
Anything here. So yeah, Chromux resolves, Tuck Interruption, Bombardiers. I think he just forced. No, he doesn't force it. Okay, he just takes 2.
Yeah, especially
that was the kind of the thought process. Is I wanted to resolve the Fable and then just like rummage away the lands.
Yeah, makes sense. At this point you still don't know if he's a Reanimator or Tempo, but if he's Tempo, he's definitely not as worried about the Bombardiers because he can just kill it with they have a lot more removal, like Fatal Pushes and stuff, where Reanimator doesn't run any.
Yeah, and here's Tamio, your favorite card in the format, Sam.
Love-hate relationship with this card. I do love Tamio. I have a Tamio Commander deck, actually, but I'm not sure if she's fully healthy for this format in the long run.
So I go for a Chalice on 1, and it just gets forced. So that does make me feel less safe.
Beautiful signed deck by your opponent here, though. Damn.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. And then this is just where it starts slipping away, where I don't have any sort way to refuel. A Bombardiers by itself is not as threatening, and he's just drawing 2 cards a turn with Tamio.
Yeah, you don't want... I'd love to see my mono red opponent passing the turn 2 turns in a row, basically.
Yeah. You crack a fetch, fatal push the Bombardiers. I have to play a monkey out of desperation.
Listen, the monkey gets there, but it's only 1 out of every 100 games.
Sometimes it does, but this is not one of those games.
Oh, and a Kaito, jeez.
It's Kaito. And this is kind of just the writing on the wall with Kaito. I think I try and just tough it out a little bit, see if maybe I can resolve a ring, but drawing cards with Kaito, it's just not looking good.
And you can see how psyched out Kaito made you slamming the monkey in there, but I guess there's like no repercussions, really.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe he just lets it happen.
Fair enough. It's like a chalice check.
I mean, it's not super common, but some lists do play, like, Dead Gone. So, like, just a way to kill the Tamio, but it's basically just a free block.
I know you're a big Dead Gone fan from your Team of Rhino days.
I was always medium on that card. I did try it out in this deck for a bit, but...
An interesting Nethergoyf on the other side of his clue token.
Yeah, oh, here goes rare. So yeah, no, I'm just kind of looking like, you know, he has 2 walkers in play, he has another Goyf. I think it's about 0% chance for me to actually win this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's beating your life total down a little too hard with these action teams and stuff. You definitely would need to start with a ring, though, in this position.
I hope he doesn't have a force for it.
I mean, at this point, you have no choice.
No, yeah, you have like one go, but yeah, don't have it.
Take 4?
For a Shatter Skull smashing for a bunch. And you just forced it.
That might have been the toughest game of your like most lopsided game of your entire tournament, because like every time I came over to watch you play, it was just like absolute smashing. I don't think the players in this pod
turn 2 by Nadu.
Yeah. Sure. But I think you were the only mono red player in the 30 pool of 33 or 34 players, and I definitely I don't think people were ready.
No, they really were. Yeah, I was the only one in this 1K. So here we go, Bombardiers on turn 1 gets forced. Or turn 2, sorry, you wasted me on turn 1. Yeah. And then such a rough play of just do nothing with the city, play a Saga.
Oof.
And just, yeah.
Shout out Richard Kane Ferguson. I love this guy's playmat too. Dakin Blackblade.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what's your path from here? Like, where do we need to draw?
I think in this scenario, I don't remember what my hand is at this point, but I kind of need him to not wasteland my Saga and just kind of lean on constructs.
That's fair, yeah.
And, yeah.
Distract him for a few turns, but pretty big Nethergoyf here. I think a 3-4 already.
And this also feels bad. No soul land here, so I can't make a construct. So the Saga just has to probably get a Chromox.
Yeah, this is one of those games where, I mean, some legacy games in general, come down to just someone wastelanded you on turn 1. Like, sometimes you get lucky and you rip the mana you need, and it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's real tough.
Inside on the order things.
Yeah, your opponent just has it all.
Fable, he has Force of Negation too.
Yeah, I think just counter everything you do, beat you down with another Goyf, but it does let you make the Goblin.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to have like Fatal Push or something, or Borrower to answer it. Like, or Bowmaster, sure.
Yeah, it makes sense. More pressure. He has a Brazen Borrower, I see, so maybe he just balances your token. I can't remember.
Yeah, and then just let the Fable resolve and like have the Bowmaster in play. Stop me from rummaging with it.
Ooh, just a big Merc.
And here's Dragon. And
did not.
Yep.
Did not want to grow the Orc army.
No. And here's Pyroglyph to kill the Murktide.
Yeah, I guess he blew out his own graveyard, so the Nether Goyf shrunk a lot there.
Yeah, and I mean, luckily he did block the Murktide with the Goblin with the Murktide, so the Goyf could kill it. But like, it's not looking so bad here for me. Like, Pyroglyph is good. If this Fable if I get untap with the Fable, then it's looking really good. Oh yeah, here's my Boots trying to haste up the Reflection.
Wow, man. Yeah, I guess he's gonna bounce for sure. But like, man, yeah, that play goes through. I think you pretty much run away with the game. Like, it's
I get to copy the Pyroglyph and then blow up like the Bowmaster and his Nether Goyf.
And attack.
Just has a token left. Yeah. Oh yeah, get in there.
Yeah. So this started out really poorly, but you're actually in a decent position until now.
Right. And here's Pyroglyph sword enemy. But hilariously enough, this Pyroglyph can tussle with the Borrowglyph with the additional +1 from the Boots.
Right. That's right. You guys are actually at even.
And there's a Force on the Fable. So, yep, starting off.
Oh my god.
There's the second one.
Yeah. Paragoyf!
Yeah, didn't have the fourth land to like the second Pyroglyph in my hand to double up on the Borrowglyphs. But you know, it happens.
It does happen, but luckily
still a good run though.
Yep. Still walked away with an even split of the 1K prize pool for the top 4, so can't be too mad at that. Congratulations to Vince again for his top 4 run. See you in a second. Hello, we are here for day number 3 technically of SCG, Sean, but it's my second day. We're here for another Legacy 1K starting at 9 a.m. sharp in the morning, so it is early. Are you running back mono red?
Same 75s.
And I have switched over to breakfast, giving tempo a little bit of a break. Just feel like I want to end games a little faster today and not have to min-max every single turn. But just got my Savannah 2 weeks ago, so that was my last card I needed, so I figured it's time to give breakfast a spin. We've been scouting the floors though. There's a lot of breakfast players around this area, so
Yeah, it turns out Baltimore has a lot of Nadu.
So I'm hoping to not play too many mirrors today, but we're gonna see. So we'll take you along the journey. Hopefully one of us top 8s, and we'll be recording that. So we'll see you soon.
All right.
3 rounds into the Legacy 1K. My sorry ass only has 1 and 2. I lost the Reanimator back-to-back. Reminder, I'm on breakfast, but I just beat a kind of Golgari lands deck. It was like a mesh between like turbo and regular classic lands, but this guy is
3-0 currently. Played against Is It Cutter, the mirror match, and then just Is It Delver.
yeah, I mean, this guy's crushing. He was top 8 on Friday,
Top 40 even.
top 40 even. But yeah, we're gonna keep checking in with you in a few rounds. Let you know how we're doing. If this scrub wins 1 more, he's gonna draw into top 8, and we'll bring you some of those matches on camera. All right, well, as you guys just heard, Vince made another top 8 for the weekend, both Legacy 1Ks. He was crushing. And, I mean, dang, you went 4-0-2. What was your overall 1K record this weekend again?
It was a 7-1-3.
Yeah, with 3 IDs. I mean, he ain't going to draw to time with Mono Red.
No, Mono Red does not go to time.
So, yeah, I think we just did a recap on your matches, so let's get right into the top 8. And you know, I think I just said it, but you know, Sam started at 0-2, went to 4-2. Okay, an honest day's work. Okay, I lost to the 2 blue decks I faced with Cephalid Breakfast, and I beat all of the non-blue decks. So there you go.
So if you play Breakfast, don't play against other blue decks.
Yeah, they were both Reanimator too. It felt bad. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about Vince. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, so funny enough, this is kind of like the rematch from my round 1 opponent on Sunday here.
Yep, and he is on Is It Cutter, and I believe you are the 3rd seed, so you're on the play.
Yep, and here's turn 1 Fable. And it resolved, and I'm feeling good.
Yep, as a Delver player, there's no good recourse here. I believe he does one of the only plays you can really do in this situation, and I think he bolts your Shaman.
Yeah, like Bolt or Heat. We'll see here in just a minute.
Oh wait, never mind.
Well, it's coming.
Oh yeah,
And
pre-combat.
that's never something that you want to see is when your opponent has Fable and they just say, "I'll keep all my cards."
Yeah, it's like, sorry, my hand's
getting
getting.
in the land.
Yeah, I mean, as a tempo player, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do here. I mean, even a cutter turn is like nothing. Yeah, so you definitely it's something.
It's not scary.
Yeah, but your opponent's definitely a well-experienced blue-red player himself, so gonna see what he can do to get out of this.
Yep. So there's Ponder, Shuffle, love to see it. You know, when they don't force your threats and they cast Ponder and they still don't harm what they want, like, I'm feeling on top of the world, like I cannot lose this match at this point.
Yeah, and tap land too, you're just free to do whatever. Just try not to get got by a daze or something.
Yeah.
But both Fables resolve, so
Fable,
you're pretty I'm assuming you're feeling pretty good that he doesn't have any counter magic if both Fables resolved.
Oh yeah, 100%. And here's a Chalice on 1 just to stop any bolts or heats from going after my goblins. Little layer of protection there. And post-combat bombardiers, because I need the treasure.
Just put it on the table, use your mana while you can, it's all good.
I guess I probably should have played the bombardiers first main phase since he couldn't bolt since he was tapped out, but kind of just tunnel vision into always want to resolve the Chalice 1/1 first.
Yeah, I mean, knowing that you're not going to die to some weird combo deck or something, like, you're just building an extremely commanding position, which he has to do all of the work to get out of, and he's just not going to do that.
Yep. Here's Cutter, and here's Heat just to trigger the Flurry.
Yep, Unholy Heat getting countered by Chalice there.
Yep. Here's a Bombardiers, copy of Bombardiers, and swing in.
Yeah, triple Bombardiers. I believe he's at 15, so he's taking 6 damage after he blocks.
And then 15 more.
Yep, takes 15 non-combat damage that turn. Yep, so hopping right into game number 2 here. We have a Delver on turn 1 for our opponent, and he's thinking on a Chrome Mox on the stack. Let's a resolve.
And here's Magus. Which, Magus is interesting in this matchup where it's like, you want to be able to cut them off of blue for their cantrips, but they also play Bolt and Unholy Heat, so it's very likely that this is not going to survive.
Yeah, I believe he did have a counterspell for it, from what I remember, but yeah, he just knows he doesn't have to waste the counter on something he can bolt. But here comes the second cow.
Yep, and here's Brainstorm in response to the Magus.
Yeah, so Delver's definitely getting flipped one way or the other. And yeah, reveals the bolt.
And, yeah, so you just know it's dead and just put it in the graveyard.
I believe you just said, do you want me to just put this in the graveyard?
Yeah. What's this? Hardcast Fury.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a Hail Mary, obviously, with, him seeing all these cards, but if this resolves, this is incredible tempo swing. But, you have the Force.
Yep, and there's the Force.
So...
I think I have a Fury in my hand, so I was just kind of being like, well, just run these out back to back and hope it works. I figured one was probably getting countered.
Yeah, we got 1 card versus 1 card. He goes up to 2 here, but... Yeah, I mean, listen, as a Delver player, I'm not feeling safe in this situation. You could slam anything like a Ring or another Fury, but there's a Hydro Blast. Your opponent has it all. And that was, I believe, lethal, since you had to tap the Ancient Tomb so many times.
Yeah, and then just dead to the 3 from the Delver.
Yeah, so perfectly played tempo from your opponent there, as we get into game number 3. All right, here for game number 3. Who will make the semifinals?
So, I'm looking at my hand. Yeah, I'm looking at my hand, and I just don't really have any broken starts, but I have a Chalice on 1, turn 2, and it resolves, and that makes me feel really good.
And no Wasteland. And no Wasteland.
Yeah. So I'm feeling really good in this position. Like, I can take 1 from Darcy for a couple turns.
Seems like he wanted to play a cutter there, but I guess he didn't have the bauble to do it.
Well, he still plays the cutter, but yeah, it just you can't get Delirium off of the single cutter alone. And here's a second Saga and a Fable.
Yep, constructs against Delver are going to be really good, so you can just beef up for like 2 turns and build up cards in your hand while he has to worry about what you got going on there.
Yep, definitely love the construct plan against any Force of Will deck. Just being able to get those uncountable threats in play.
Yeah, because it makes the tempo player. It makes the tempo player have to just like very quickly deal with your board, and they're proactively playing their spells instead of reacting to what you're doing. So that is the recipe for success. Takes out your red source though instead of the Sagas.
Yep. So I can't make a construct here. And I was trying to think on what I need to do here. Like, do I have to float the I guess what I'm supposed to get off. Oh, that's right. I have a Spirit Guide in my hand. So I'm thinking, do I have to just make a construct here, or do I just float the mana? So it is very interesting, and especially in game 3 of the top 8, you really want to think through all your lines and what's the best course of action.
Goes for a Shadow Spear. What you're thinking here with that?
Right, so I have the 1 mana floating, so get the Shadow Spear, suit it up with the Goblin, and just start gaining some life, so I'm not too worried about, getting the crack back with the Darcy and, Monk tokens from the cutter.
Right, yeah, a Bolt here would be tough on your Goblin for sure, but, looks like...
It wouldn't be too bad at all. I have the Chalice on 1.
Oh, I am an absolute moron. Don't listen to me.
And here's a Tomb and Pass, so I was planning to make a construct next turn. And here comes the borrower on the chalice.
Yeah, decides to put the Mistress Bauble in the graveyard. Looks like he was a little hasty there, but, clearly put it in the graveyard, so he was a man of honor and didn't try to finagle it back on top. But
now I'm feeling a lot less comfortable in this position. Opens up all the cantrips in his hands. You can see he has a Hydroblast there, too.
yeah, so he definitely wants to make the most out of this turn.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, no foreshadowing. Let's just say something happens at the end of this game that is very exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting depending on who you are.
Yep. Here's the bolt on the goblin. Darcy and the monk coming in.
Yeah, your opponent's feeling real good about his position, decides to aggressively go after the Fable, which in a couple turns you guys will see that may have been the wrong thing, but for now, it's a good play.
Yeah. Alright. Untapping and figure I gotta make a construct here. It's pretty decently big, and we get to
And he splits a sleeve! Huge play here. Pulls out deck box. He's got Navy Dragon Shield mats, I believe.
Midnight Blue, sir.
Midnight Blue, Dragon Shield, if you're listening. Love the sleeves, guys. Love the sleeves, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Let's get that sponsorship.
So here I have a really tough decision on what I'm supposed to do here. We play the third saga of the game.
Yeah, and you're really deep in the tank on your decision here. I mean, we're late in game 3 of the quarterfinals. A lot of pressure on the match, so definitely want to take your time.
Any misplay can just cost the entire game here.
Yeah, he's just brainstormed as well, so he's definitely got options and floating, so he's ready for potentially what you're doing. But here comes an Evoked Fury.
So we haste up. Yeah, we haste up the construct. We evoke Fury, kill the 3/3 Darcy.
Yeah, and the cutter buffing up the token was very critical there.
Yep, and here's Chalice on 1. Checking life totals here, seeing if I can race him. And I figured next turn, shoot up the Shadow Spear, and we should be able to win this race.
But if you can see me,
Achilles said, as soon as I passed the turn, I said, "Don't play Meltdown."
And he's gonna cast a Meltdown. He's just looking at your opponent, like looking at you.
Looks at me with it.
He knows what he just got away with there. Absolute devastation, and the cutter stays around. Just a lonely Chrome Mox trying to make some constructs here, but you gotta tap the Ancient Tomb to do it.
Yep. And here comes something even scarier now on this board state.
Yeah. Comes the cutter into a dragon, so just monks and a massive threat that you won't be able to deal with, regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, yeah, the Meltdown really was so bad. I mean, everyone watching the match was just like, "Oh my god!" It was palpable.
It was the most brutal meltdown I've ever experienced in my life. I've had games in Modern where I've played Graphis guys against affinity decks where they have like, a whole board of everything and they're Urza Sagas. Listen, I get it now. I get it. So I make a 2/2 construct to trade with a... so I take 2 to make a 2/2 construct to trade with a 2/2.
Right.
So it's...
Yeah, no red source.
Or, even if I did, the Goyf was not enough to deal with that Murktide.
Yeah,
Yeah, that down was the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything you could do differently. I mean, you're happy to have all the Urza constructs, and drawing 3 Urza Sagas, but Yeah, maybe a Pyrogoyf landing that game instead of a turn that you were just kind of making constructs. Maybe that could have flipped it, and you would have had a threat that he couldn't really deal with.
Yeah, it's tough to say, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like,
Yep, Legacy's powerful.
I think I made pretty good plays for the hands I was dealt that game, but
No, for sure. I
that
think
was
you
one hell of a card.
make no mistake. You played incredibly well all weekend, so definitely don't be hanging your head over there, son. All right, and that's a wrap from SCG Baltimore for the Legacy Archive crew. As you guys just saw, such a brutal meltdown there in Game 3.
I thought it was making that comeback. It was looking pretty good, and then that meltdown just really led it.
But a great weekend. It's got 2 top 8s.
Back to back.
Couldn't ask for more than that. I made a valiant effort 0-2 to 4-2, so didn't sell my Tundras because of that. If I 0-3, I was gonna rage off the entire deck, but it lives another day. But thanks for guys for coming along. I think I'm gonna be vlogging the tournament weekend in Europe, so I'm gonna take you along to the international fair. So look forward to that, and we'll keep up with the weekly matches, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.